Hey guys, so I'm just here to review a Magic the Gathering deck that I got at Target last weekend, and I think it's pretty OP with some minor edit I did on Saturday to just see how far it would go. So, uh, so we have basically a lot of Eldrazi's. Um, this was like the preview on the deck. It's a foil. He's pretty good. Every time a creature you control attacks, you draw a card, and you can tap 3 of any and a waste to make a creature unblockable for the turn. This guy was, I think, the powerhouse. It did come with a lot of lands, so it makes sense because he gets X amount of counters for how many ever mana you use on him. So, if you have 20 lands on the field, that's his attack. Basically, you got a lot of creatures like this that do ingest. So, if you can tell, it's a water or a blue deck because it comes with islands. Basically, it's just an Eldrazi control deck. This guy, he's pretty good. At the beginning of your combat phase, you can reveal the top card of your deck, and then you can make your other creatures copies of that card. So if you have, I don't know, say if you have Ulamog, like all your creatures become that. This is pretty good. Trample. He gets a 1/1 counter for every waste that you put on the field, and it's not until the end of turn, so you have a lot of waste. He gets pretty powerful. And then I added cards like this, like Unknown Shores. Let's see. And then there's a lot of cards like these. Like if you have there's an exiled card that your opponent has, put into the graveyard and then return a creature. So a lot of taking advantage of your opponent's exiled cards that you put in their exiled pile. So pretty controlling blue Eldrazi deck. I think whoever made it did a really good job. It was just a card or a deck I got at Target. You can get it for like $16, and I'm pretty sure it's standard. At least I think they release standard decks in stores. I made my own Eldrazi deck. I still think they are a bit tricky to make balanced. So that one definitely was pretty good. And I think if you're looking for a nice deck to win with, I would say go and get it. I forgot what the name of the deck was called, but it's just a waste and island. It has Eldrazi's in it. So I'd give that like a 10 out of 10, honestly, because it's just like, I'm not saying I'm really good at making decks, but I have a white deck that is pretty Like, it just gives you a lot of life. And you know, I played against my friend against that deck I just showed you with it, and the white deck gave me like, you know, 52 health, and you know, the one because of a certain card in there. And if you know what that is, then I don't need to say anything more. But yeah, I think that was just a hit or miss sort of thing. But I would recommend getting that deck. So, yeah. See you guys later.